Did you get notified yet? You did? Okay, good. Cool. Hi, guys. Welcome to Nays Days. Thank you so very much for coming and checking out my channel. I had to ask hubby over here if you guys got notified because sometimes YouTube does not send them out. So I always like to double check with him. So I'm just going to pull up a chat so we can chit chat to see who is on. If you guys hop on, make sure you do me a favor and leave a like on this video. Make sure you comment down below so that I know that you are here. And also make sure you share this video on Twitter or Instagram so we can have a lot of people come on here because I'm so excited. As you guys know, YouTuber of the Week Wednesdays. I love them. We do them every Wednesday. If you've never heard of YouTuber of the Week, it is a live interactive Q&A interview with a YouTuber that hi Omar, hi Chris, you guys, love you guys. That you guys just ask questions and get to know our YouTuber of the week if you like what you hear, or just be a daisy and hop over to their channel. Their link is in the description below. So let's get started. Hi, Omar. Hi, Chris. Hi, Darren. You guys know what to do. Hi, Finn. Make sure you guys tweet out this video. And who are you? What is your name? So everybody knows. Let me know about your channel.
So I am Ashley. You might have also seen Race, who did not want to be in this. But we put together a thriftism channel, and it's just my name, partially because it's like impossible to change it once it was linked to that email. And I've been kind of scared to rebrand, but our channel is just kind of a wide variety of different lifestyle things. We do some travel, some recipes, some DIY stuff, but just generally how to live kind of a frugal life without missing out on things. So
now that is really cool because it's expensive to live life. And
yeah.
So if you could live but also save, that's amazing. So guys, have you seen the YouTuber of the Week banner? I know some of you catch it, some of you don't, but we have it up just for Miss Ashley over here. Hi, Pinky. Oh, Omar, my day is amazing. Ashley, how was your day?
It's good. It's been busy, but that means it's good, right?
So Chris has a question for you.
Okay.
He says, hi, Ashley. What inspires you to create a YouTube channel?
You know, we were talking about that the other day because I'm like, that'll probably be a question. And I'm like, I don't remember for sure what started it, but I think it was because we had a lot of different people that we know, like friends and coworkers, that would be like, oh, that's a really cool idea. I never would have thought of doing that, like for different recipes or even like money saving stuff that we did. So I think it started from we just get questions from people, and I'm like, oh, if people are curious, like we should just put it on there because then for one, we don't have to keep repeating it. We can just send that to them. And then also, my brother-in-law, when he was in high school, he's like, oh, people can make so much money on YouTube, like this big thing. And I was like, well, I don't know that we would, you know, whatever, but we'll just put it up and see. And then it kind of turned into a bigger thing than I was expecting. And it kind of got to be more fun interacting with the community and kind of pushed me to make more videos. So it kind of just bloomed by accident, sort of. That I was like, if he wants to do YouTube, how do you even do that? Like, so.
Now that's pretty cool because like, I know a lot of people who they either have a YouTube channel, like we all have our reasons why we started a channel. And some people start a channel for, to document like the kids because their families live farther away, or different hairstyles because people, or cooking that people always ask for recipes. And the same for you. And you never knew that your videos that people were requesting in real life, you know, not just on YouTube, has made you almost 1,000 subscribers.
I know. we're so, it's like painfully close. You can feel
You're
it.
like 19 away.
I know, we just saw that, and I'm like, oh, because I think last month it was like, oh, the social blade predictor didn't predict it until like next February or something. I'm
And
like,
you're like,
oh,
oh, I
it's kind of a
can.
bummer, but that's okay. Because I mean, that wasn't the main reason we got into it, obviously. Like, it's a lot of fun to document, kind of like you were saying, people document their families. Our travel videos basically are just documenting our trips, because some of the times we'll even go back and be like, oh, that was kind of cool. It's a fun way to remember that. So, but still really exciting to be close to that milestone.
So I think we could try to help you. So guys, Ashley is only 19 subscribers away. I want to say thrifties. I don't know. What do you call your subscribers?
I feel like that would be a good one. I don't have one. I was thinking about that. I've seen so many people doing that, and I'm like, oh, I haven't done that. So
I just saw something with Taylor Swift, and hers are Swifties, and I was like, thriftism, thrifties.
I like it. I'll go with that. Yeah.
So guys, she is only 19 thrifty subscribers away. So if you guys can do me a favor, and in the description, like I said, her channel link is in there. Click on it and then make sure you come back. Also, turn on the post notification bell for both of our channels, because you never know. Sometimes YouTube sends them out, sometimes they don't, but at least that will hopefully notify you. But yes, guys, let's try to get her as close to 1,000 as we can. So
Oh, that would
she's
be
in.
so awesome.
So guys, for everybody who was on, make sure you subscribe to her channel. Tell her that you came from the Daisy family, because we call our subscribers Daisies.
Oh, that is really cute.
So, and everyone's a Daisy. It's a no. There's no male. There's no female Daisies. There's all Daisies. We grow together, and you know. Thanks, Chris. Chris just subscribed to your channel. Thanks,
Oh,
Chris.
thank you so much.
Pinky has a question. What do you do for a living?
So
You
we're
can answer it if
both,
you want to.
yeah. So we're both civil engineers by education, I guess. My husband is still doing that. I actually got laid off in the fall and am not doing that anymore. But I had been tutoring and doing YouTube, kind of trying to do those as like side hustle things and working full time. And it wasn't a great idea because, as anyone else with a YouTube channel knows, it takes a decent amount of time.
It takes a while.
So then I've kind of transferred into, now I tutor part time and then I do YouTube part time. So
That's awesome.
that is what we do. And it's been a lot more balanced now that it's not quite so much juggling.
Yeah.
Part of the trouble too, so for Race, his job in engineering actually takes him out of town quite often. So then trying to balance out everything with that too. So he's not quite as involved with the posting, but
Yeah. But you got it. You're holding down the fort.
yeah, yeah. He just likes to make appearances when I tell him he has to go say something somewhere.
or or if it's traveling, he's like, okay, I'll record.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even, I was going to say, I don't even know that. Or if I was like, you never feel stupid in front of people, just go up there and talk. And then, because there's been times where we've been places where it's very public, and I'm like, well, I don't know for sure what I'm talking about. I'm kind of embarrassed, like, which is dumb because no one cares, but he's not shy at all. So he'll get up and
Go ahead, just go ahead. So
yeah.
go ahead. You do a lot on your channel, which I love. So you guys, she has a variety of videos. So go check them out. You do cooking videos, you travel, you DIYs. So with all of your multi-content, that's what I call it.
Yeah,
I call
I
us
like that. Yeah.
creators. I don't know how I came up with that, but I just came up with it. I may have heard of it. I'm not quite sure. But with all of your variety of content, what is your favorite content to make?
Well, I'd probably say travel, just because that usually means I'm going someplace.
And not
um,
stuck at home.
but aside from actually traveling, Um, Probably the recipe ones, just because I really like trying out the different things. And then I'm kind of a nerd with it. I put together the recipe on our blog then, and I like price it out so I can show how much it is per serving, because I still have that engineering nerd part of me left over. So I feel like those are maybe, it'd be like travel and the recipes are probably the most fun, but I don't know. I do like the variety of being able to switch, because then we thought about trying to be more focused of doing like, oh, I'm just going to do like budget meals, because that's a big thing that people ask. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like for me, that might get old to always be like only doing recipes, because I'm not a huge, like, if that was my profession to cook, it probably wouldn't be boring, but I
Yeah,
think it would get old if that's all I did.
I'll let you do the cooking. I don't. I may have one or two cooking videos, and I think that's it because I don't cook. And so, but I love that you show the like how you make it, and then you also have a blog too, which kind of breaks everything down. So guys, go check that out as well. So with traveling, you've been to a few places so far in 2019, which I can't believe it's 2019 already.
I know.
It's flying by. Where are you planning to go or hoping to go this year? Where are you taking us?
Yeah, we're putting together a Peru trip actually. It's not booked yet, but it's in the works that we are hoping to go down to the Cuzco area and visit like the Machu Picchu area. And then there's a place called the Rainbow Mountains,
Nice.
which not that many tours go on that, but I thought it looked really cool. So I'm going to drag race along on that, and we might actually have a couple friends that are getting dragged along this time, hopefully. So we'll do like 6 days there, and then we're actually going to go into the rainforest and do like a not camping, because I'm too much of a wuss to completely camp on the ground, but they have like cabins in the rainforest, and then you hike around and see stuff. So that is hopefully that will happen this fall. So hopefully we get some really cool videos and tours of that, because I think that would be neat to see. The snakes kind of freak me out a little bit, so they might not be on there as much, but I'm sure they'll show up if we see them.
So I see so many people hopping on. Hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can tell, it is, oh guys, well, it's Wednesday, but it is YouTuber of the Week Wednesday. So you guys are amazing, and you guys love the series as much as I do. So guys, make sure you comment down below. Let me know that you're here so I can give you guys a shout out. Say hello. And also make sure you say hi to Ashley. This is our YouTuber of the Week. Her link is in the description below. Make sure you click on that. Subscribe to her channel. She is 18 subscribers away. So we have 16 people on here. So if all of you go subscribe to her channel, that would be amazing. And also, that will get her that much closer to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, it's Thursday in Korea. I'm sorry. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, depending on where you live. But yes, guys, go check out her channel. She is amazing. You guys will love her. And also, if you guys can do me a favor, if you guys can tweet out, share this video. I know John shared it on Twitter. I just shared it. So you guys share it away. Make sure you tag me in it. Oh, Darren got me. He said you're 16 away now.
Ooh.
So guys, let's see.
More than I am, yeah.
All my peeps.
Oh, John said, my husband said he shared it on Snapchat with all of his peeps.
Oh, well, thank you.
So guys, guys, I think we can do this. So we have, like I said, we have about 16, 17 people live. We can get her to 1,000 subscribers. And guys, make sure you turn on that post notification bell too. So if you guys are new to this series, make sure you guys are new to my channel as well. Guys, make sure you subscribe to become a daisy, because we spread positivity and we love everybody. Hi, John, David. Oh my gosh. David says, hello, Ashley. Hi, Josh.
Hi, everybody. Yeah.
Hi, Pinky. Noelle is on and Emma is on. Yes, guys, we are having a good time with YouTuber of the Week. If you guys are just joining us, I need your questions. Give me some of your questions for our YouTuber of the Week, Miss Ashley. Hi, Dan or Aaron, Life Meets Family. Hey, hey, hey. They were former YouTubers of the Week. Amazing channel.
Yeah.
They are almost at 260,000, I think is what.
Oh my goodness.
260,000 subscribers. We were so proud of our friends. Oh, it's Dan.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
So yes, we love to support other YouTubers, and just pretty much like with YouTube, you're not in it alone. You, some people think that, you know, they're just going to just make tons of money and just, it's all about me, me, me. But really, if you support one another, you guys grow together and just build each other up.
Well, and it makes it so much more fun, even some like the collaborations or anything, because you get to meet a lot of people that like you wouldn't meet in normal life situations, because there's people you interact with from, like you said, there's someone here from Korea. Like,
yeah,
how often do you interact with someone from Korea if you're not on YouTube? And so I think that's been really fun, just to kind of get exposed to different things. And you don't do that if you're just kind of in your own world. So
Dan has a question for you, Ashley. He says, what do you hate about YouTube?
Oh, I feel like they always change different guideline things. And then, I don't know, I feel like some of their interfaces, they change them, and then it seems like it's a huge hassle to try to refigure out. Because like the new creator studio thing, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still one who goes back to the old one a lot of days, because I've tried to do it and then I get frustrated and just go back. But I don't know, that's more just the nitty gritty part of it. I guess mostly I like it. Another thing that I would probably say I don't like is it seems like most of the people are really positive and great, but every once in a while there's just somebody who just wants to be a stinker, and I think they're like the trolls basically, but been lucky enough not to have too many of those, but I think we've all run into a few.
We have. I know that I have. And I'm like, so my channel is about, you know, spreading positivity and showing you my life and bringing you guys into, you know, the craziness of motherhood, the craziness of kids, craziness of like just my life. And some people just want to kind of like stomp on your parade because they see that you're happy, or they, you know, they want to spread negativity. And I'm like, how are you going to be negative about a positive channel? I don't get it. But it happens, but it's like what you like, how you deal with that kind of like makes you who you are, and how people, you know, respect you and your channel. Guys, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, so many more people are hopping on. Guys, make sure you leave a like on this video. We only have 10 likes and we have like at least 15 people on. Guys, leave a like. It's free. As my husband always says, it's free. Darren says you're 10 away.
So shout out to Dan.
Life Meets Family. Where is that? Did you take a picture?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a bad angle.
But Dan, awesome.
And also, Dan, thank you for tweeting it out, guys. Yes, tweet out this video. It is so much fun. Yes, John says, think positive thoughts. Emma, thank you for tweeting this out. So at the end of my videos, I always say, always think positive, never give up, live life to the fullest. Thanks, Darren, for saying that. So Dan also has another question for you. Let me make sure that I didn't skip any questions. Yes, guys, just comment down your questions. And what's really cool about this is that I can ask them and you guys can get your answers like that. It is so cool. You don't have to worry about a DM or a PM or an IM or AIM. I don't know if you guys remember AIM, AOL Instant Messenger. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is just comment down below. I can ask Ashley. She can give you answers right away, and you guys can be a thrifty, like just like that. So simple.
Yeah.
So how has YouTube changed you?
Well, one, I think it's made me a lot more outgoing. I mean, maybe my family didn't think I needed that, but there's a lot of situations, like I said, I would always push Race up there and be like, you talk, you can do it. And kind of helped me realize, like, no, you should just get up in front of a camera. Somehow that seems harder than public speaking to me. It's a different form of public speaking, but being recorded seems scarier than actually being in front of a group sometimes. So that has helped. But I also think, like I said, just the exposure to so many different channels and different people that I never would have interacted with just really kind of helped me grow too, to be more aware of different things. And even like some of the travel stuff of, I see some other people's videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to go there because that's so cool. And I've never even heard of this place before. So maybe it's made me more curious about a lot of different things that maybe I wasn't even aware of before. And yeah, also to appreciate being nice because it stinks so much to be on the other end.
And, you know, it's funny because a lot of times, if you're home cooking, you are just talking to no one. You're talking to the camera, like you're looking at the camera, and sometimes it gets a little awkward because you're like, I'm just looking at a camera. But then you know, once you edit and your subscribers watch and things like that. But sometimes it's like really terrifying, and it's like, how it's just you guys, like you guys are like my friends and my family, like
Yeah.
I'm proud of you guys. But
it is kind of the funniest part was we've been a couple places that Race will start going on, like he's more of a history buff, so he'll kind of jump in and be like, oh, and here they did this and this. We've actually had a few like other tourist people that started following us around, and then they'd suddenly be like, oh, we're not watching, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. If they start following, that means we must have some idea
say,
of
like,
something.
hey, make sure you subscribe if you want to.
No.
You want to see how this video turns out. If you want to be like YouTube famous, just subscribe to my channel. Here you go.
I got to get some swag so I can like put that on the back of our camera bag or something. Of like,
it should be like Ashley Rolland Thriftism. If you want to be internet famous, come join my vlog.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I love it. I love it. And also, like, if you're home all the time, and there's so much, let me say, don't cry.
So close. 97. That's so awesome. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. That's so exciting.
Can you make it happen?
We can make it happen. I'm not worried, Ashley. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. But no, there's so much out in this world that we have no idea. And that's what is amazing about YouTube and travel vlogs, is that if you can't go, somebody has gone. And hopefully they've recorded so we could watch.
Yeah.
So that's why I love. And then you can also like look back and see, where you've been, or it's like, oh, do you remember that time? Yep, here it is.
Well, we were kind of talking about that with our Italy trip, because like we had mixed emotions when we got home, because we had been so sick on a couple of the days that we're like, oh, that wasn't that great of a trip, And then we started looking at some of the vlogs that we put together, and we're like, no, it was pretty awesome. Like, because then you remember like the good parts and not just the, oh yeah, I remember we got sick here. Like,
well, there's some other things than being sick. Okay, so before I ask that question, because this is going to happen soon, Dan from Life Meets Family, and like I said, after the stream, go check out their channel too. when they hit 1,000 subscribers, they did a happy dance. So you're only 2 away from it. 1 away. 1? You should take a picture. Take a picture of that.
I'm waiting for it to hit 1,000.
So you're 1 away. So you're at 999 subscribers. So you're 1 away. What are you going to do when you hit 1,000? Are you going to dance?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. I was going to say it seemed too far away. I need coaching on this. I don't.
guys, in the comment section below, okay, because I have other questions. In the comment section below, what should Ashley do? She's only 1 away from 1,000 subscribers, and she's doing this on live, which is so cool. What should Ashley do? Should she dance? Should she scream? Should she go crazy? Comment down below. Let me know what she should do. Her YouTube channel name. Her YouTube channel is Ashley Rolland with 2 L's. So it's also in the description. Darren, if you can do me a favor, if you can link her channel again. I have a few moderators that help me with my live streams, which I love.
That is very helpful, yeah.
And thank you, Darren. So Jacob, her channel, Darren just linked it. Just go click on that, and you could be number 1,000. Darren says, I think you should eat a pickle when you hit 1,000. Dan says you should dance and scream. So John's watching it, so he'll let us know.
Okay.
And I know Darren's watching.
This will be one of those that like I pull race in and he does my dancing. No.
So does he know how close you are?
He is. He just came back into the room now and he heard us talking about it. So
yep, 999. We can do this. Oh, Jacob just subscribed to her. Did it switch? Didn't switch yet? Okay. So Jacob, thank you. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to her channel. So he just hit it. So I think he's waiting for it. So hi David. David says drink tea and dance in the garden.
I do like tea. I could probably do that. Probably take me a while though to get the tea and everything. And
okay,
I think we're getting snow right now, so maybe in like a month when it's warm, I'll definitely sit outside. But
so while we're waiting to see what's going on, what do you use to record and edit your videos?
Kind of varies depending on. I don't know whatever I have on hand. We sometimes use our phones. We also have a GoPro, and then we have an underwater camera and a Canon Rebel 4 or 5 or something like that. So we end up kind of just lugging those all along on vacation, and then around the house, it kind of depends on which camera is easiest to say fit over the stove because that's kind of a weird angle. So it changes depending on that. And then editing, I've used iMovie, but it takes up so much space on my phone, so I don't love that for that reason. So a lot of times I just use like the Windows Movie Maker basic thing. And I've also recently downloaded OBS Studio, I think it is. Obviously, I know a lot about this. I'm a real pro YouTuber here, so I'm like, I don't know.
No, OBS, my son can like go in detail about OBS. I have like no idea. And like I have to like write down like step by step. I'm like, I don't know. It's confusing, but you know, whatever works for you, if it works.
Yeah. So still learning, but worthwhile.
John subscribed to your channel. Jacob Smith says hi, John.
Well, Jacob.
David says hibiscus tea, and he subscribed too. Guys, thank you so very much. So we're still right there. YouTube takes, sometimes it goes right away, sometimes it doesn't, but we're currently
at mark that they're like just trying to leave it right there, checking everybody out now.
Yeah, I know. Like right now I see 999. So we're right there, girlfriend. And Let's see, what other questions did they have? Oh, so Life Meets Family still uses iMovie. Darren says OBS is pretty cool. Don Trail, hello, how are you? Oh, Don Trail says you're cute.
Oh, thank you.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to her channel. Darren says, well, at least it's not 666.
That is true. I feel like I'd almost want someone to either subscribe or unsubscribe.
No, I think that's what I did too.
That's happened.
I was at 666 and it wasn't moving anywhere. And I'm like, John, either you unsubscribe from my channel and then subscribe later. I don't know. Like, yeah. I don't want to like keep this number on. So let's.
There it is.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Ah, yay! I was gonna say all I can think of is like I watch Bewitched with my grandma. And they stand, they jump, you know, and she's like, "Why are we doing this?" It's like, I don't know, but it's fun.
Guys, oh my gosh!
Thank you guys so much. Oh, that is really exciting.
Guys, if you guys can do me a favor, use the applause emoji and comment below congratulating Ashley on hitting 1,000 subscribers.
That's like such a big, I don't know, almost seems unbelievable right now. I feel like it hasn't hit me yet because I don't even know, like a year ago, we were just happy we hit 100 and we're like, oh, sweet, we're finally getting a following. And like, so it's really cool to see how far it's come. And obviously it's all thanks to you guys for supporting.
Don Trowlick says, I'm Mr. 1000, and now he has to go back to work. So Don Trowlick, thank you for subscribing.
Well, worth stopping in. Yeah, thank you so much.
Everyone's giving you some praise, so hopefully, I don't know if you can see the comments, but they're loving it. John says, congratulations. Dan from Life Meets Family, he says, the next 1,000 is so much easier. And how truer is that? The first 100 are the hardest to get. The first 1,000 is also hard, but then it gets so much easier.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. So guys, comment down your questions. I have my questions. You guys are simply amazing. So let me get back to my other screen because I wanted to see that 1,000. Let me see.
So shout out to General Diamond. He went on his Twitch stream and he posted it.
Who was that?
General Diamond.
Oh.
He went on his Twitch stream and he posted her link and he brought people over to her.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So General Diamond, thank you so very much. He went on his Twitch stream, John said, and he tweeted out that you got 1,000 subscribers too.
Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you guys so much.
This community that we have is so amazing. The connections, the friendships that we make, you guys are just simply amazing. Yeah, I wanted to show you something if I can. Let me see. Oh no, it wouldn't. Because I wanted to show you from like when we first started the stream until now, but it kind of like reset it. Yeah. Okay, guys. So with your questions, I need some questions. I have my questions, but I need your questions. Okay, so we talked about some things that you hate about YouTube, which we all have our love-hate relationship with YouTube. But that's not going to stop us from making content and making videos and trying to spread our channel and our content with everybody, share it with everybody. What are some challenges? It's a little bit different from hate. What are some challenges that you have faced with doing YouTube?
Oh, it's probably just personal challenges of actually staying motivated to do it. I feel like I always go in streaks of like, I'll make a whole bunch of content and then there's just videos like sitting on my computer or on my phone and then actually going through and having the, I don't know what, wherewithal to actually sit down and edit them. Because it seems like that takes so much longer. So I'd probably say just I don't know, the willpower to push through some of the time. It's really fun to do, but I feel like that's been like the most challenging part to me, is kind of to finish up all parts of it, because it's like, oh, I'm having a lot of fun, like creating like getting the raw videos. And then other times I'm like, oh, it's really fun to edit the videos, but I don't really feel like doing like making more, like switching back and forth. So just kind of getting through all of that. And I feel like the biggest challenge has been navigating this, like you said, the editing programs and stuff, because don't have a strong background in that. Like at all. I think I didn't even edit the first several videos we did, I don't think. I think I just posted them. And so it's been a challenge with that. But I think it's also hard kind of learning like which tags to use, and like some of the finer details of it that make a big difference. I don't know, because we were talking about this too, of like trying to make your cover art and your whatever. And I'm like, oh, this is why businesses just hire somebody out to do like their marketing and someone else to do their video editing. And like,
yeah, because making content depends. Making content sometimes, oh, bye, John, is sometimes not hard. That's like the easiest part, is to get your content. But actually sitting down and editing, piecing it, adding that extra special touch or captions or explanation, voiceover, like all of that. And then going through the whole like upload and marketing your video to push it out to everybody. It's not easy. And I think my least favorite is, because I have a few videos in my phone on my SD card. It's having the time to sit down and edit, because editing does take a long time. You may have a 14-minute video like that you recorded, but you want to not have it 14. You want to bring it down to like 6 or 7. And that, like, editing it down can take 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Of your time.
That's some of the times, like, so if Ray's out of town and he'll be like, okay, we'll go to bed early, and it's like 8 o'clock, he's like, just, relax, go to bed early. And I'm like, well, I was just going to sit down and do this one quick thing. And then I don't know what happened, but it was midnight. So
I've done that.
Like,
John would be like working overnight, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted, but I gotta like edit something real quick. And at like 1 o'clock, he'd like, I thought you were gonna go to bed early. And I'm like, I thought so too. Darren says, it ain't easy being cheesy. I got a couple of moto vlogs to edit. He rides motorcycles while chatting with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Everyone is saying congratulations. I love you guys. You guys are pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
But yeah, editing, like when people see the final piece, they don't realize how much work actually goes into that, like how many hours are spent. They just see, oh, it's a 7-minute vlog. It was awesome. But it's like, it took me forever to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being your challenge, what are some of the rewards that you have gotten by doing YouTube?
Like I said, a lot of it I think is really fun to go back and look, because it's surprising how many times I actually go back and use some of the same recipes, because I don't remember those. And you would think that I would write them down somewhere besides like YouTube and the blog, but I don't. So that has been kind of a perk of doing it. And we were also talking about how much like we like going back and looking at videos of like our other family members, say like people have passed on and stuff. It's really nice to have records of them. And maybe it seems really like, ooh, look at me, whatever, I don't know. But I would like to think that there's someday that someone might want to go back and be like, oh, my aunt went on this cool trip, and it was really neat to go back and look at like the crappy footage they got there, because I'm sure by then we're going to look back and be like, oh, the quality is so terrible now. Like,
well, Well, that's funny that you say that, because that brings me into my next one, is that you said in your first few videos that you didn't edit them. You just put them up there. It is what it is. Here you go. I know, like, I can speak for John and myself, is that our first few videos, we still don't know what we're doing. And we've been doing this for 2 years, is that they're cringy. It's like, why did I, do vertical recording and having those black bars on the side? So Darren Hillhouse, he actually said, I think we were only friends for like maybe about a month or so. And he said, turn it the other way, like turn it like widescreen landscape. And he said that that way then you don't have the black bars. I'm like, we had no idea about doing editing or recording. I knew how to record on your phone. Everybody knows how to record a video. But the right size of video. So our first like few videos are like cringy. It's like, what the heck? And what's cool is that like you can look back and you can see how much you've improved.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever done like any reaction to your first few videos?
I have not. That's kind of a good idea. I've never even thought about that.
And then it's like, what was I thinking? I know. Where's this? It's like all the things you had to go through in order to get where you are now type thing.
Yeah. I feel like, you have to go through the hard, like you can't just be like, oh, someone told me to do it this way and you just start. It's, I don't know, one of those things that if you don't do it wrong, it seems like you don't figure out how to do it better. And I still have room to go, a lot of room to go, but
so do we.
Hopefully they're a little bit better. One of the sad parts is I think it's like the biggest video we have is on cilantro, and it ended up being like not great quality because it's on one of our older phones, and I'm like, oh, I would have been a lot more careful if I knew that was going to be a popular one. But
and then you try to like recreate it and it doesn't do as well. You're like, yeah, I missed my shot. But you know what, a lot of times like those types of videos that like you say you put like less editing work into it, they seem to do the best. And the ones that you spend so much time editing, it's like, what happened? Like, where did it go?
Yeah.
Let's see. Darren says, yeah, knees, those black bars are hard. My wife still does that and it bugs me. John says black bars are so 2013. So Ashley, is it hard being a professional wife, editor, and videographer? Is that a question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys married? Are you guys married? Yes, you are married.
Yeah,
I saw the wedding.
Yeah.
So it's hard being.
Yeah, I feel obviously why I said, if you weren't here earlier, I said I used to work full time, like you said, professional, work full time, and it just got to be so much. Some of the stuff I kind of picked up while Race was out of town because I'd be bored and find stuff to do on the weekends. That's why I did like the tutoring and the YouTube stuff, maybe partially to start too. But it is a tough juggling act, I feel like, because there's some days where I'm like, I feel like I've been running around all day. And I'm like, and I can't point out what I got done. I know I was busy all day, but like the house is still really messy and I didn't get my video published and, whatever else. So I feel like it's challenging sometimes not to like just really beat myself up about like, oh, and I didn't get anything done and I should just quit because I'm not doing,
Yeah, like I feel like I did so much, but I didn't do anything. Like
I know. And I can't even imagine how it is for other people who have kids because we don't have kids yet, but just even trying to juggle like seeing people or seeing our nieces and nephews and stuff, it seems impossible to do. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'll have to figure it out because I have ideas of what I want to do when we do have kids to kind of incorporate that into the channel. But
I mean, raising kids is tough. We have 3. And just as long as we feed them and keep them alive, you
I
know?
like that goal. Yes.
That's my goal in life, is to keep my children alive. I mean, if we skip a meal because we're busy or just they're busy, I don't know. But just as long as they, stay alive, I mean, that's very important, And Darren says, at least the house is still standing. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's
That's true.
important
I
too.
didn't burn it down yet. And
Let's see. Yeah, having kids, that's a whole nother ball game.
yeah.
So I love having you in one of the groups that I run, and a lot of you, if you guys have not heard me talking about support groups on Facebook. So a lot of people have different community YouTuber communities where you can collab and get advice and different information and more like understanding about YouTube if you have those questions. But there is a YouTube community that I run along with a few other YouTubers. So if you guys are a part of a YouTube community, comment down below, let me know. The one that I run is called YouTube Creators Alliance. And we just support you guys and you guys support us going through our YouTube journey. And I know, Ashley, that's how we met.
Yeah. And I feel like that's been super helpful. Like you said, kind of introduce you to a lot of different people and just kind of help you get your videos out there and even just to get advice. I feel like there's a lot of different advice going around in the group too, whether it be cameras or editing and all of that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, and the one reason that I like it, I mean, it keeps me busy along with everything else of YouTube that keeps me busy in real life. But it's pretty cool because that's where you can go to if you have any questions. Because it's not like you can just email YouTube, be like, hey, I have a question for you. And so you kind of like bounce ideas off each other and support one another. And I love our daily threads. I love our SEOs, which you always are in. And I love it because it's getting your name out there, trying to build your channel, and just kind of like networking you. And you're kind of like selling your channel. Like, hey guys, this is me. Come subscribe to my channel. And this is why you should. And it's pretty cool. I love having the group. I love building each other up and supporting one another. So it's not lonely,
Yes, I agree. I love the threads on there too because it just seems like it's a good way to get started. And I know there's a lot of people who will comment and be like, oh, but does it really make a difference?
It does.
And it does. It makes a huge difference. Even if it seems like there's only a couple people that are searching for your channel or something, it seems like it really boosts where you are in the rankings and like just gets your videos a lot more attention besides those handful of people who are searching for those.
Yeah, because I know that like when I first started, of course, anytime you start something new, you're quite unsure. You want to make sure you get all the information, like the details, logistics, everything like that. And so when I found this out in another group, I asked them, I said, I don't understand this, how this works. And then I kind of like, once I started doing it, I'm like, oh, this is easy. Like, it's not as hard. And I think that's a lot of people's perspective of it. They just don't understand of how it can help you. Because the more somebody searches for your channel, that's the SEO, that's what kind of builds your channel up. That's why we don't leave channel links. We leave the channel name so they actually have to search for it. Finn says they miss you, John.
Miss you too.
Jacob says, I will start my YouTube channel one day. I am doing Destiny 2 games on my Xbox One someday. So since Jacob had his comment, what advice do you have for newer YouTubers or somebody who's interested in doing YouTube? What can you give them?
I say like the biggest thing would be just start. Like just do it. Your first videos aren't, it doesn't matter how much you plan, your first videos aren't going to be great. Like, you can have the nicest stuff, and I still don't think your first videos are going to be your best videos. So I feel like the best thing is just start, and then you kind of get a feel for it and you can grow from there. But that's kind of something that I hear on, I listen to a lot of podcasts while I'm working on stuff too. And that's always one of the biggest things they say is like, just start. No matter what it is, you have to start from somewhere. So it's easier to start versus just being like, oh, someday I'm going to do that. Well, you can push someday off forever. Whereas if you have like, I'm just going to do it, like, then, like you said, with the group and stuff, that's part of the benefit of the group. Also, YouTube is kind of awesome because it keeps you really accountable, because then you're like, oh, other people are seeing this, so like I have to do it, kind of, which I think is a really nice thing. So that'd probably be the biggest thing, is just start, and you don't have to be big, you don't have to have awesome videos, they don't have to be super long, you can just figure it out as you go, kind of like I think everyone else is kind of doing too.
And what's Jacob, I don't know if you've heard me say this before, and Darren says, why someday, Jacob? Why not today? So Darren, that is awesome. Ashley, your advice was awesome too. So I know a lot of people, my husband, he uses his cell phone, but he also majority uses his Canon G7X. But for my videos, I use my cell phone, and depending on if you have like a smartphone, the camera quality is amazing. And depending if you have iPhone, sometimes they have, they have iMovie right on there. It's free. If you have Android, there's different editing softwares that are free. They just have limited options. If you pay for it, then you have more options. But just use what you have. Like, we had a friend who we met on YouTube. That's like where we meet most of our friends, because they understand the process and they understand why we do YouTube. Sometimes like our like real life friends, they're like, oh, you're going to make another YouTube video. It's like, you know what goes into this? It's a lot of work. But
I can't come out today. I'm editing.
Yeah, I can't come out today. I'm editing. They're like, what? Okay. Just come out. And you're like, no, I need to get this video up. Yes. So use what you have, and just it really doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but just whatever content you have, just make it, just do it. And like you said, your first few videos, I know mine are not going to be your best, but you learn from it, you grow, and it gets better. So Jacob, just do it. Darren says, what is this YouTube you speak of? He uses his cell phone and his GoPro. And Jacob says, I got stuff for my YouTube channel. I want to get my own house. Yep, do whenever you want to do it. Darren says, hey, Nick, can John come out and play? No, he has to record and edit some videos, Darren. So, oh my gosh. Babe, do you see what time it is? We are almost out of time. It's actually, this hour went by so fast.
It did go by very fast. It was super fun, and
I told you it goes by super fast.
That all of you guys were so supportive. It was great.
So, is there okay? So I know you guys have probably heard me ask this question many times. Actually, this is probably your first time hearing me ask this question. This is my all-time favorite question. Okay. It's a long question. So what is something you now know that you wish you knew when you first started? So what advice would you give yourself?
Oh, I think probably go through the process of editing and creating thumbnails. There was longer than I'd like to admit that I didn't even go through any of that effort. And now I'm slowly trying to go back through and at least put thumbnails on the videos, because it just really has helped that. And I'd also say to just put the videos out there right away. so like for, I don't know, probably the first year that we made videos, I didn't really share them on Facebook because I felt really like embarrassed that like our real life friends were going to be making fun of us for it. And it's dumb because now they watch them, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, well, I'm filming, so if you guys want to be a cameo appearance, otherwise, like, go stand over there. And so,
Yeah,
like,
you're like, I don't want to be in it. It's like, okay, well, you don't have to. You can just go stand over there.
yeah, I think my mom's been surprised a couple of times that I was like, well, you stuck your head in, so
You're in
get
it.
in there.
Yeah.
And so
So
I think it's just kind of getting over that like worry factor and just being like, no, you're not that big of a deal. Just do it. Like,
because if you don't do it, then you're missing out on making those memories and capturing them. Hi, Rochelle.
what would happen? Sorry, what?
No, Rochelle came on. I said sometimes you miss out on some opportunities that you could record and make memories. And I know that when we first started, our family didn't want to be in it. I guess because they didn't understand. They're like, well, we don't want to be in it, and we're like, you don't have to be. And now they're like, comfortable because we've been doing it for so long. And either people like are walking by, they're like, we don't want to be in it. And you're like, you kind of really weren't. You're making yourself now because you're talking. But if you don't want to be in it, you don't have to. Jacob, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, I want to thank you guys so very much for coming on to YouTuber of the Week Wednesday. If you guys are just joining us, we are ending, and make sure you guys go watch this video. If you guys have any comments or have any questions for Ashley, make sure that you just comment them down below. Ashley can check them out if she sees them. Guys, if you can do me a favor and make sure you share this video onto Twitter or Instagram. And then also, guys, make sure you subscribe to Be a Daisy. Just hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well. And also turn on the post notification bells so you never miss a video. Hopefully, if YouTube sends them out. And then also in the description below is John's channel and also Ashley's channel, who's the YouTuber of the Week. She's right here or right here. I'm not sure. In my screen, she's right here. Yeah. So make sure you go subscribe to her channel. Guys, I don't know if you guys are just joining us or if you've been here since like 20 minutes in, but we got Ashley to 1,000 thrifty. And it's pretty amazing. And we did it because you guys are that awesome. So, Ashley, is there anything else that you would like to say to live?
Just also, thank you guys so much. I know she just said that, but it was super awesome having you guys supporting today and watching. I love this live interaction. So thank you for coming out, and thank you so much for helping me get to 1,000. That's so exciting.
So Ashley, after we're done, I'm going to talk to you afterwards. So after I say goodbye, just stay on. All right, guys. So Ashley doesn't know this, but you guys know this. Every time that I go live, Finn's already started it. So Finn got a comment again. We do selfies. And if you're not sure what selfies are, I mean, you know, it's like real life selfies are, but YouTuber of the Week selfies is that since they can't actually get a picture with you, we comment down below smiley faces and hearts and any emoji. We comment them down below. Once my screen is filled, we take a selfie. So I'll take a picture of my my screen and I'll post it on Twitter. And so that's kind of getting a selfie with the YouTuber of the Week. So I know it's a little bit different. It's a little, you know, weird, but just, you know, once my screen gets filled, well, 1, 2, 3 cheese, you'll have to say 3. So then your face gets popped up, but it's pretty cool because you know, I like selfies. So guys, do me a favor. If you guys are on, comment them down below. Hearts, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons. Lucky Charms. No, comment down below and we will take a picture. So let me get my phone ready. Where is it at? David from South Korea says, bye, Ashley.
Oh, bye, David. Thank you for joining us all the way from South Korea. It's exciting.
All right, so I gotta get my camera ready. Darren commented mopeds. Jacob, all right, let me get it ready. Did you comment too? Okay, let me see. All right, guys. So I want to thank you guys so very much again, and I want to get in on the selfie too. There you go. Okay. Ready? Ashley, on 3, you're gonna have to say cheese. All right, ready? 1. Oh, guys, and I'm not sure if I told you this before. I do it on Sundays with the Hagertys, but when I say cheese, I know you guys behind the camera, behind your screen, not sure if you're doing it, but if you could just smile and be happy. Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2.
Cheese.
You have to say 3. 1, 2.
3. Cheese.
I know it's a little awkward, but it's okay.
Oh, no, I'm never awkward on camera. That's
No, perfect. All right, guys. You guys are amazing. So I just posted a few videos this week. If you guys can go check them out. I actually just posted one probably about like 2 hours ago. Show some love on that video. And then also, guys, we are live again on Sundays. We go live every Wednesday for YouTuber of the Week Wednesday, which we have a new YouTuber every single week. And on Sundays, we go live with Sundays with the Hagertys. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's John and myself. And it's a perfect way to end our week or begin the week with you guys. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to both of our channels. Show some support for Miss Ashley over here. She's doing amazing things. I'm so excited to see what 2019 brings for her and her channel. And Ashley, thank you so very much for coming on and bringing this week's YouTuber of the Week. I know you're going to be amazing because you already are. You're just going to get better and better and more awesome.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
No problem.
Yeah.
So guys and daisies and thrifties, thank you guys so very much for joining us tonight. I hope to see you guys back on Sunday and also next Wednesday. I'll announce that YouTuber of the Week on Sunday night with the Hagertys, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. Guys, have an amazing night. Always think positive. Never give up. Live life to the fullest, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.